Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 9 of Akashic Records. And apologies about my voice sounding a little bit odd, just got over an illness and now the allergies are hitting me hard. But anyway, with this episode we find out the truth behind Riel. And that is that Riel is a clone or a copy. Well, I guess, actually no. She's really a new life form. It's a little tricky to explain what exactly Riel is and her relation to her brother and these two other characters with red hair. It's a little difficult to explain, and to be honest, I'm not too sure if I fully get it myself. But basically, Project Revive Life is what Riel is, and that was to like create a new life. Like, it's strange because technically Riel is a new form of life, but she isn't someone who was revived. Because, you know, the project is called Revive Life, but I don't know, forget the details. You see, there was this one girl, started with an I, don't remember her name, and she had her brother, Sion? I'm not too sure if the brother is Sion or if the bad guy is Sion, to be honest. You know what, fuck this shit. We're going with colors, alright? We had redheaded girl and her brother redheaded boy, and they were participating in this project for Revive Life, and then yellow-haired evil boy, he was all like, nah, bitch, stab! And then he did the same thing to the girl, he was like, nah, bitch, stab! And they took over the whole project, pretending to be Riel's brother, which oddly enough, they look a lot like the redheaded siblings, but whatever. And then skip forward to the future, now we have multiple copies of Riel. Okay, explanation done. One problem that I do have with this episode is how the dialogue was handled. The dialogue, there was just so much in this episode, and I'm okay with dialogue-heavy episodes. The thing is that they crammed the dialogue. It wasn't like, you know, a bunch of info dump or anything, or it's not like how it's done, you know, in the Monogatari series. No, this was, oh my god, we have so many chapters to adapt. How are we gonna complete this episode? Okay, let's just get rid of the ED, then we have a little more time. Keep the opening just because, and make sure there are barely any pauses when characters speak to each other. Like, honestly, did the characters even breathe? Oh man, you know, they were even talking during the battle sequences, which is a common thing in anime though, but still, there was just so much going on that happened in just a few seconds. Like in the beginning of the episode, when it looked like that Glenn was about to beat the shit out of Albert, but that lasted for 3 seconds and he let him go. It was the same exact thing when Glenn was looking like he was going to shoot the evil guy who was pretending to be Riel's brother. Glenn looked like he was about to shoot him, but again, that lasted for about 3 seconds. 3 seconds of tension? That's not tension at all. Basically, the episode was rushed. Still an enjoyable episode, do not get me wrong. I enjoyed every bit of it. I just wished it was handled better, and it could have been, you know, if they didn't play the opening this episode. I don't know why they had to. They clearly needed more time. Going back to the beginning of the episode, we find out that Albert knew that something was about to happen, which is why he warned Glenn about Riel. And him and his little organization, Albert, they were just like, okay, we're gonna use Rumia as bait, so therefore we can find the base. And yes, even though Rumia was saved and everything's all well and good, the base still kind of wins in the end because Eleanor was able to get the full ritual to Project Revive Life. Still not too sure what Eleanor's plan is, especially with Rumia, because at some points it seems like she needs Rumia, at other points it seems like she doesn't need Rumia. Honestly, I don't understand what Eleanor is thinking, but maybe that's the point. I don't really know. This one was confusing. I may be complaining a lot, but again, I really did enjoy this episode. It was fun, awesome to see Glenn go in. I just wish there was a little more time with this episode. Again, they shouldn't have played the opening, not necessary. If they needed more time, go ahead and take it. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this episode. Maybe you thought it wasn't rushed at all and you enjoyed the episode to its fullest. Are you a little bit confused as well, or a little shaky as to what happened with Riel and the whole thing about her being like a doll, puppet creation, whatever you want to call it. And catch me later as I review Rage of Bahamut, Virgin Soul, and Sword Oratoria. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.